Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's long overdue, but I am back and I'm gonna be doing a mid fade with a number 2 on top. You guys don't want to miss it because this haircut turned out dope and the steps are actually really simple, so make sure you guys stay tuned to see the final result. But you guys, getting straight into it, I am using the gamma boosted clipper. This clipper is really dope. It's great. I love it. But I am using the number 2 on top and I'm going with the grain. I'm paying really close attention to his wave pattern, to his growth pattern, because I definitely don't want to go against the grain at any point, because that will give him a nice big patch and you don't want that. And I'm gonna be spending a little bit of time on the top just because I really want to make sure everything is nice and even before I move on to the next step. So now that the top is cut, I'm moving on to the fade portion of the haircut. And to start off, I am using my Babyliss Pro FX trimmers. These are not zero gap, these are straight out of the box factory, however you guys want to call it. But I'm going in and creating my first initial line, trying to get it as straight as possible. I'm dropping it towards the back a little bit because my client likes that drop fade type of look and he doesn't want me to go too far up in the back. To bald out the bottom, I will be using my Andis Profile shaver. These are probably my favorite ones that I've used. I haven't tried the Gamma shaver yet. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but these are the ones I'm using at the moment. So now going back to my gamma boosted clipper, I have no guard on my clipper and I'm starting off with the lever all the way open to go ahead and create my first initial guideline, and I'm going up about an inch. So now I'm going in with the lever all the way closed, and I'm gonna be starting to bump up that line probably about halfway, making sure that I'm flicking out, trying to not leave such a hard line. So now here I'm opening the lever to the halfway position, and then I'm just lightly touching out the middle line that was left and trying to completely blend out the bottom line. Here I'm doing the exact same steps, but just moving on to the back portion of his hair. So now moving on to the next step, I have my one guard attached to my clipper, and once again starting off with the lever at the all the way open position, I'm going to be flicking up about an inch just to give me enough room to blend in with my half guard. So now here with my half guard, I'm going to be blending from top to bottom, which I'm starting off with the lever at the all the way open position, and now I'm just flicking up slightly underneath the very top line just to really lighten up the bottom portion of the line as best as I can, and it's slowly going to start to fully erase as I'm closing the lever little by little. And here I'm going in with the lever at the halfway position, and then every time I close the lever a little bit, I'm going a little bit lower than the previous step. So now here with the lever all the way closed, I'm really just doing some detail work. Anywhere that I see a little bit of the line at the very bottom, I'm just going to be using the corner just to give it that little detail that it needs. So now I'm switching to my 1.5 guard with the lever all the way open, and once again I'm continuing to blend up, this time only going up about ½ inch. And the goal is to try to finish out the blend a little bit above halfway from his lineup, because that's exactly where his head starts to round out. And I've been cutting his hair for a while now, and I found that anytime I went above that, it kind of starts looking like a mohawk a little bit, or a really high fade. So by keeping it in that section right there, I found that it's the best type of fade for his hair. Here I'm going back in with my 1 guard just to do a little bit of detail work right there. I found that there's like a little bit of a line, so just going back in there, just flicking it out just to really complete the bottom portion of the blend. Alright you guys, so since I did a number 2 guard with the grain on top, just to blend in that section right there, I'm going in with my 1.5 guard with the lever all the way closed and going with the grain just to really lay down that section right there and kind of help that transition from the fade to the top. So now for his hairline, I am using my Babyliss FX3. These are my absolute best hitters, and don't think I got them straight out the box and got them to hit right away. It's actually the complete opposite. I really just didn't want to give up on this trimmer. I did pretty much everything you could do to it. What the setup that I have on it right now is I bought the Filthy Blends mod to where you could put the regular FX blade on there, the gold one, and as soon as I did that, they started hitting. And this is a modified blade to where like the blade is actually like sharpened, and it's set perfectly to where they just hit, like they hit on any texture hair. Yeah, it's just my absolute best hitter. But for the hairline, as you guys can see, I like to complete one side first and then kind of move on to the other side and just try to match it the best I can without going too far up on his hairline. So for his haircut, I am going to be applying a little bit of color enhancement. The color enhancement that I'm using is the Kiss Express 98, the black one. And I like to mix my Kiss Express with aftershave. What I do is I empty out a full container of that Kiss Express into a larger container, and then I fill it back up with aftershave. That way it's completely 50-50, and then just shake it right up, and then it's perfect and ready to go. But you guys, that was a cut. If you guys liked it, please hit that thumbs up. Also, leave your guys' feedback in the comment section down below. I hope you guys learned something new. And I didn't record the beard in this video just because I wanted to keep it strictly on the fade. But if you guys would like to purchase any of the tools and equipment I use in this video, the links will be in the description down below. And once again, I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.